engage Him there, would most likely in that our prayers. And one of it is uh, uh, the abhorring of unforgiveness. Scripture says in the book of James, it said, pray for one another that you may be healed. James chapter 5. James chapter 5. It says, confess your fault. James 5:16. Confess your fault one to another and then pray for one another. And then it says healing will happen. So in other words, some healings are not occurring because there is not the confession of what one to another. And that's why some healings are not taking place. All right. But where I want to take my text from is Matthew chapter 18, verse 7. Matthew chapter 18, verse 7. It says, woe unto the world because of offenses. It says, for it must need be that offenses come. Offenses will come. So we're talking about the subject of forgiveness. You must understand that there's one thing that you can't do with the offenses must come. In fact, there is what I developed for the church. I designed it for the church. The two possible pathways. So when an incident happens, what are the possible pathways that you can either take? And that's what we're going to look at in this series, and look at some of the examples and how to trust God to help us. So Matthew chapter 18 verse 7 say, woe unto the offense because of offense, woe unto the word rather, woe unto the word because of offenses, for it must need be. In other words, it's a must. It is expected. It will happen. He said it must need be that offenses come. It is a must that offenses will come. It is a must. So prepare for offenses. I think that's one thing I want to let you know. Prepare for offenses. Prepare for people to betray you. Prepare for people to be envious. Prepare for people to do things to you that will almost lead to a broken heart. Listen, I'm a pastor, and by the privilege of God, I've been doing this for over a decade now. I'm pastoring for over a decade now. Still young compared to others, but